top stories. People need to be cautious on misapprehension over President's rule as indicator of normalcy, says Lok Sabha MP Dr. Pm-Istv. And search operations and area domination by security forces continue in Manipur, armed militants arrested. Good afternoon and welcome to Pm-Istv English News at 4. Now we have the detailed news. MP of Inner Manipur, Angomsa Bimol, warned against the illusion that imposing President's rule will bring back peace in Manipur, stressing the need for vigilance. Speaking at a media briefing held at his residence, the MP further pointed out that with the imposition of President's rule in Manipur, elaborate arrangements should have been made to allow people to visit their own sacred religious sites and ensure freedom of movement across the state. He maintained that in the absence of a popular government, the centre must take action as per the sentiments of the people during President's rule. He said people must stay vigilant on the misconception being shown that communal disparity is the reason behind the conflict. The MP also emphasized the need of the state to have a popular government rather than President's rule. Normalcy and peace will remain elusive in the state until every internally displaced person is resettled, he added.
President rules mitta aikoida hojik problem se loibadong ubadong na miyam na khange tawba kumai harau tawegi sawbadi nate ko as a student of social science sum udanda la amina normalization torakado manma ui far modern shanti halakpai mutta freedom of movement laitrini freedom of movement se hojik cookie naga adagi maitai cookie na taina ki doreba. It's a basic fundamental constitutional and administrative question. India gi citizen amana magi lai khurumam da chatpa yade sibu karai da yadoino. This is not a cookie and maitai problem that maitais cannot go to Thangsing or Kaubru is not an issue of community problem. This should be taken up fundamentally as a constitutional issue, right of the citizens. It's an issue of governance. Adu they implicate over community any relation to that is adu gi moina adu enforced over them never. Kanamba mamna migi movement the national highway I say is a national property. Sida is kanana no on the blackmail tawraga thingjan doino. Everything is turned into a cookie maite issue. This is an issue of governance. This is the issue of political question and decision. If you do not have it, I could adu never deflect over dong taweba ko. And a president rule, I think intention of our governor is, I think he is a very experienced administrator, so I am hoping that he would do more. Free movement, I think it should be enforced with the political will. I think the return of the IDPs and the free movement is all depends on the political will of the government of India. The proxy government. Don't push it under the carpet. I will not allow it to be pushed under the carpet. Problems are normal. IDP problem remind. Second, IDP singsin mayum the heck hanjan ribawa aikogi Manipur issues Santa Inare Loisella Haiba Sungayaro say Haibaneva.
Meanwhile, MP Dr. Pm-Istv revealed that while the state government has worked diligently to safeguard wetlands and water bodies, including Loktak Lake, not even a single official notification under the Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules 2017 has been issued so far. The MP further stated that after highlighting the importance of preservation of the water bodies of the state during the parliament session, he came to learn that the government has not released a single official notification under the Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules 2017. He also shared that as an MP from the state, he is struggling to get response on the issues related to Manipur during the parliament sessions.
Su tauba adu tauba da say I'm critical of port name say no Congress na do tauba BJP na do tauba it's a real issue ne migi political demand ama leibedu da khulai yaw da khulai thada vida peace talk tauraga kamai negotiate tauni territorial integrity kai be yaroi kholoina whatever is limitation su haiba ma thama ineba dealing tawra ineba natra adu luri di su haiba pose magi intended objective se phangabra phangdabra natraga masina naturalize toksalaga irang thona macha sisu aina floor of the house mayam tabi obra khangdi ko highway sida illegal taxation je sigi issue mayam jina sumaina agreement taw lagi sina normalize toksala hangda bo question di su haina thamisi bu akoina phamiba intended goal je purpose sab tawra tawdabra ina naina gadam ne ground rule yauraga di nangi joint monitoring committee da thangat pani sarkana masi thanga kebra thanga tabra monitoring tawribra ina sonda changjan bai mata congress na sign tawr manatra bjp na du tawna smile lang lai sa real administration politics ta substantive level da ubangam da be pone
Search operations and area domination were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of hill and valley districts. Security forces arrested 2 active members of UNLF Pambai from Napetpally Andro Road near Nongdam village, which falls under the jurisdiction of Lamlai Police Station, Imphal East District. On the other hand, during a search operation carried out by security forces at Kongnang Pokpi area, which falls under the jurisdiction of Sekmai Police Station, 1 303 rifle, 3 Pompey guns, 7 live rounds and 1 local-made 12-bore rifle were recovered. In another operation, 7 hand grenades, 1 white plastic sack and brown color plastic polythene bag were recovered from Lilong Saubok Kuman area. RPI Athwale Manipur State Delhi Youth Wing has submitted a return appeal to Sunrise Colony Police Station calling for proper deep investigation over the unnatural death of Khangembam Priyalaxmi, whose body was found near Maharani Bagh in Delhi on Saturday. Working President of the wing, Langamba Laishram, revealed that the party, along with other organizations based in Delhi, has been urging the police for urgent action to investigate the incident as the circumstances surrounding the death are highly suspicious. He said the members of the wing called on the station house officer of Sunrise Colony Police Station to reiterate their appeal for deep immediate probe. Langamba also appealed the people of Manipur to stop spreading false narratives about the incident on social media as it causes more confusion to the family and the masses. He added that wing stands with the hardships faced by the family and is sure to extend all possible support.
Nuwaitaba thodoma Manipur dagi ichalama sida unnatural death haitare mafam marang khangdana siraga leiramba sida ngarang dagi khoi RPI youth wing amasung Delhi da leibiriba atopa lup singa pullaga police station da akan pressure piduna thoiba thodosi yang kupna interrogate tawraga culprit chenariba culprit sindusu book tawnabagidama ngarangdagi khoi yam kanna chenja chongdaduna ichalsigi justice pangnaba kan honajari khoi family ga su both financially physically attached pullaga mateng pangjari ngasi su makha tabi interrogation du yam progress lainaba akhoi mulakchabani ngasi su leptana justice pangdiboba akhoi party side among Delhi da leibiriba lup singa pullaga khoi makha tana angang asigi chapchaba justice pangdibo khoi sangsin jagi gani aduga koi social media ni platform singda la na sandopi basi chapchaba report lakri fodi sandopi ganu.
In a tragic incident, a one person lost his life in a fatal road accident in Noni district on Saturday evening. The incident occurred at around 6 p.m. between Rengpang and Nungba along National Highway 37 Imphal Jiribam Road, which is under the jurisdiction of Nungba Police Station. According to local residents, a self-driven Maruti Alto bearing registration number MN05A7428 veered off the highway and plunged nearly 200 feet deep into the gorge. The driver, identified as 62-year-old Chinkyurai Gangmei, son of Gangmeiga Gangmei from Tazai Kafun, also known as Kaikru Naga village under Nungba subdivision, died on the spot with severe injuries to his head and body. It is suspected that the accident may have been caused by overspeeding and loss of control. The body was recovered early this morning by villagers with the assistance of police personnel and later handed over to the family for the last rites. It is said that the deceased was returning home alone from Awangkul's site at the time of the accident. He is survived by his wife, a son and a daughter. Former Chief Minister N. Biren extended monetary assistance to reporter of Ichel Express Wahengbam Bikram, who has been undergoing treatment at Jennings Hospital following a road accident. Following the accident, Bikram underwent operation for bone fracture. An orientation program on NAAC assessment and accreditation was held at Manipur Technical University, Thagelpat, aiming to create awareness among the university's teaching and non-teaching staff. The program focused on familiarizing staff with the key components and procedures of the National Assessment and Accreditation Council process. The event was attended by Vice Chancellor of Dhanamanjari University, Professor W. Chan Babu, and MTU Registrar Ramananda Nongmei Kapam. Key resource persons included Principal of DM College of Teacher Education, Professor Wahengbam Jyotir Moy, who delivered a session on an overview of binary system in NAAC assessment. The program aimed to prepare the university for the upcoming NAAC evaluation and to enhance the overall quality and accountability of the institution. Manipur Fire Service organized a prize distribution function today for the winners of its essay competition held as part of National Fire Service Week. The function was attended by DC Imphal West Mayanglambam Rajkumar, SP Imphal West Ketrimayum Shivakanta and Director Manipur Fire Service Laishram Nabachandra as its main guest. In addition to the prizes for the essay competition, Best Firefighter 2025 Yumnam Bobby was also honored during the function. In his address, DC Mayanglambam Rajkumar said it is time people change their perspective on firefighters who are risking their lives for the service of others.
आई साना आई ड्यूटी तो कुपाई और गले हंद्रगति वखल से जा खल्लगा अतोप थबक तौना बना रखनी अदुना सुमाइना ऑब्जर्वेंस तौरिबा अदगिति एक्टिविटीज आई द डायरेक्टर ने रिक्वेस्ट तौरि सही चुप 365 डेज तो फुल्ली एंगेज तौर थमनबा मोंग येंगिरो यस छुट्टी निमित आइसे तुम लाकनी अदुगा फैमिली टाइम तका वरकनी रिलैक्स तौदबा यादबा लेरकनी हाउएवर एंगेज तौरगा अदगिति स्किल्स सेट मैम से शार्पन तौरेरगा कोई थेंगनबा ngमननबा मदुगी माइकेरोमदा जंक्शन से अदुगा ngasi generation साइबा तारे अखोइगी लेजरिबा यूनिट सिंग से लेजरिबा सिस्टम सिंग से रेस्पेक्ट तौबियो वैल्यू थमसी हेना फबा माइकेरोमदसु पुरकनबा सुसोइ सोइदनसु खलंगनी डायरेक्टर नसु आइगी केनोसी काइने हेना अफबा ओहिलक्सिगे एजी खल्लिबा नातनी अदना मदुगी माइकेरोमदा ngasi सुमाइना generations कया tin बिरे हरगा स्टोय सोइदना मेसेज अमा चलहनगिनबा अवेयरनेस अमा चलहनगिनबा डिपार्टमेंट से मरु ओइ
BJP Kumbhi Mandal under the aegis of MLA S. Premchandra organized one-day booth-level conference at Wangu Terakong today. Attending the conference virtually, MLA Premchandra reminded that the efforts made today are for the welfare of the upcoming generations and appealed the people to be sincere with their effort and to provide cooperation in developing Kumbhi AC. The conference resolved to make reports of the lack of infrastructure and of welfare measures in the constituency and to amplify efforts by the booth members to bring development. Sangai First Foundation organized a one-day school student sensitization program on Sangai Day at Chingmei High School, Chingmei Awang near Kaibulamzao Floating National Park. The event was graced by Managing Trustee Dr. K.H. Shamngao, Director Manipur Zoological Garden L. Biramangol, Trustee K. Jugeshwar and National Teachers Awardee and Headmaster of the host school N. Binoy. Speaking on the occasion, Biramangol shared vital insights on the Sangai's natural and secondary habitats and its presence in zoos across India and donated informative booklets to the school library. Jugeshwar emphasized the importance of engaging young minds in Sangai conservation and sustainable ecosystem practices. Dr. Shamao highlighted the socio-cultural significance of the Sangay and donated 12 of his authored books on Manipur's wildlife and ecology. A plates for Sangay and environmental conservation was taken by all present. A spot quiz saw 71 student participants with 7 winners to be awarded on Sangay Day 10th December 2025. With the rest of the world, Easter Sunday is being celebrated today by the Christian community in Noni district with religious fervor and gaiety. The day is being observed to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Special church service with offerings held in all the church premises. Easter sunrise service is also being held in the gardens of churches celebrating the resurrection of Lord Jesus Christ. Congregational singing will be held throughout the day and delivering the holy words of God. Bishnupur witnessed a vibrant display of fitness and community spirit as 8th Battalion CRPF under the aegis of MN Sector and Churachandpur Range in collaboration with RAF and Bishnupur Police organized a high-energy Zumba fitness program. The event took place at the Bishnupur DC office complex, drawing enthusiastic participation from local civilians of all age groups. This initiative aimed at inculcating a culture of fitness within the community, aligning with the vision of a fit Bharat. The collaborative effort between the CRPF, RAF and Bishnupur Police underscored a shared commitment to fostering a healthy and active lifestyle amongst the local populace. In national news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit Jeddah on a 2-day visit to Saudi Arabia on Tuesday, marking the first visit by an Indian leader to Saudi Arabia's commercial hub in over 4 decades. The high-profile visit underscores the remarkable transformation of India-Saudi relations from modest beginnings to a comprehensive strategic partnership spanning economic, defense and cultural dimensions. The visit comes amid intensified diplomatic engagement between the two nations with 11 ministerial-level visits from India to Saudi Arabia during last year. Speaking about the significance of the upcoming visit, Indian Ambassador to Saudi Arabia Suhail Azaz Khan said, "This is Prime Minister's first visit to Jeddah, though on 2 previous occasions he was visited Saudi Arabia. This visit is very important as India is strengthening strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia." The ambassador said talks are expected to cover various areas including defense partnership, energy cooperation and many other issues related to regional and global political scenarios. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 people were killed due to cloudburst in Segi Bagna area of Ramban district in Jammu region today. The deceased include 2 children and 1 old aged person. About 40 residential houses were damaged in Dharamkund village due to violent weather in the region. Over 100 people have been rescued so far. The officials informed that a cloudburst hits this morning in Seri Bagna area. There have been heavy hailstorms, multiple landslides and gusty winds throughout last night in the Ramban region. Meanwhile, the vehicular movement on the national highway has been suspended in both directions due to landslides, mudslides and shooting stones triggered by continuous heavy rainfall along the route. Officials said multiple stretches of the highway have become unsafe for travel due to the prevailing weather conditions, leading to traffic disruption. The highway remains blocked at several key locations. Authorities have advised commuters to avoid travel on the highway until weather conditions improve and the road is cleared for safe passage. In international news, Russia President Vladimir Putin has declared a 30-hour of brief Easter truce against Ukraine. Putin said he assumes that the Ukrainian side will follow their example, adding that a truce would help Russia determine how sincere Kiev is about wanting to reach a ceasefire. On the other hand, Ukrainian President Zelensky has called for the Easter truce to be extended to 30 days. Ukraine's president pointed out that Putin still has not agreed to a US-led proposal for 30-day ceasefire. Earlier, US and Ukrainian officials has announced a proposal reads for a 30-day ceasefire after the successful talks in Saudi Arabia. Russian President Vladimir Putin's announcement of 30-hour Easter truce in Ukraine is set to last until midnight on Sunday. Vice President of the United States of America, J.D. Vance, will arrive in New Delhi tomorrow morning on a 4-day official visit to India. He will be accompanied by Second Lady of the U.S., Usha Vance, their children and senior members of the U.S. administration. This will be Vice President Vance's first visit to India. He will meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow evening. The Vice President and his delegation will have other engagements in Delhi and are also scheduled to visit Jaipur and Agra before departing for Washington, D.C. It is reported that the visit will provide an opportunity for both sides to review the progress in bilateral relations and implementation of the outcomes of the India-US joint statement issued on 13 February this year during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's to the US. The two sides will also exchange views on regional and global developments of mutual interest. And now we have the recap of the top stories. People need to be cautious on misapprehension over President's rule as indicator of normalcy, says Lok Sabha MP Dr. Bimola Koizam. And search operations and area domination by security forces continue in Manipur, armed militants arrested. That's all for now. We'll be back with more updates at 8 p.m. again. Until then, goodbye.